Hello everybody. This is Max Lease-Options Homes in D'Iberville, Mississippi 39540. This is a three-story cedar home. The top two floors here is really a house. This will be consisting of about 1,400 square feet. It has a front porch. It has a back porch. It's wooded in the back. Adjacent over here to the south is the Promenade. It butts up directly to the Promenade. This here is on Old Highway 67 in D'Iberville. This is about 1,000 square feet. I'm sorry, 1,000 feet south of the Frank P. Corso Bridge in D'Iberville. The bottom part here is an apartment. So this whole building here is a house here, and then it's an apartment on the very bottom. I want to just give you a few pictures here so you can look at it. June 27th, 2020, Max Lease Options or rents to own homes in D'Iberville, Mississippi. This is a lease option. No credit, no bank, at least not now. You're not going to need it. But what you must do to qualify, and we're going to talk about the house here in just a minute, but let me just tell you about what you must do to qualify to get this home. You must get your credit cleaned up to qualify for a bank loan during the option period of 36 months. You must not have, or you must not make major purchases such as a new car or other big purchases requiring your credit to be checked during the 36-month period. This could really disqualify you from getting a loan. You must not be using your credit cards to live on. You must have verifiable taxable income, and you must file your tax returns on a timely basis. Your proposed house payment cannot exceed 1/3 of your monthly income. Okay, so the minimum house, the minimum house or the rent for this property is going to be $1,250 a month. So your income is going to need to be at least 3 times that amount. This program is for people having credit challenges right now, but can have them corrected within 36 months so they can be able to qualify for a traditional loan. The property being offered is a duplex. It's sitting on 0.52 acres of prime commercial Zone 2 property. The property is adjacent to the biggest commercial development on the Mississippi Gulf Coast for the last 15 years and is still growing. This area is at the intersection of I-10 and exit 46. D'Iberville and the Biloxi area, D'Iberville-Biloxi at this interchange here. It's the fastest growing in the state, I believe, in Harrison County. This is some more pictures. You may have seen this property. This property was built in 1985. This is just kind of give you a little bit more, a little better picture of it here. The apartment is, you enter in this door here for the apartment. This here is the 2 floors here. There's a back porch here, and the front porch is over here, but it's currently being used as a 2-bedroom apartment with a bath. This upstairs here is a 4-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I got some more pictures here I'm just showing. and we're going to have some interior pictures here in a little bit. This is the this is just a map showing you what's around here. This property is triangle shaped. Right in this area right here is where Zaxby's is being built. Right here, this is the Nissan dealership, is right here, the new one. Right over here is this is where you go into the promenade here, but this is where they have Red Lobsters here, Olive Garden, Moe's is back here. All of these little department stores are back here, and this is just all right here. I mean, it's just, this property is just butted right up next to it. It's C2. This gives you a little bit more information here on this property. It's 300 feet on this side, 326.1 feet this way, and 153.7 feet on the road here. And the house, it sits about right here, I would say. This is Old Highway 67 here, but it's C2 property. It's prime real estate here. It can be used for either residence or commercial or both. This property is betwixt residential and commercial use. It is getting so close to being utilized as commercial. The commercial value of the property is rivaling its residential use. The address is 10954 Old Highway 67. It's D'Iberville, Mississippi 39540. It's a 4-bedroom, like I said, 1.5 baths. Upstairs 1,400 square feet. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath downstairs with approximately 900 square feet. Located just north of the Promenade entrance, north of the new Zaxby's being built. Property advantages. Okay, the property is in the path of growth. This area is one of the most progressive in the state. Reduce your travel expenses, commuting time, wear and tear on your car, because this property is in the middle of where all the action is. It is possible to get where you need to be on a bicycle. I mean, it's really close to everything. It's close to shops, jobs, entertainment, shopping, restaurants, and more. The property is zoned for residential or commercial use. Now, what is exactly a lease option? Some people have, they think they know what a lease option is, and they call it a rent to own, and that's exactly what it could be construed as a rent to own. But a lease option gives the leasee, optionee, okay, the opportunity to live in a home while working on his or her credit, so they can be approved for traditional bank financing. Lease options are for potential homeowners who are serious about buying their own home but are facing certain financial challenges, such as poor credit, no credit, or the lack of the required down payment. So banks are tightening lending restrictions, okay? Many people cannot qualify for a bank loan, and banks are requiring larger down payments of 20% or higher, and higher credit scores, and lower debt to income ratios. Okay, if you have been laid off or changed jobs, banks or mortgage companies will not finance you until you have 2 years on your current job. Now, a lot of people that have been furloughed or laid off temporarily because of the corona pandemic, this has messed up their ability to get bank loans in a lot of instances. I have talked to several people. They have been messed up with this, okay, because there has been a break in their employment. Okay, so this kind of disqualifies them for a job. I mean, for getting credit for buying houses. So what is it that banks are requiring? First of all, job verification, pay stubs, credit history. It's a hard credit inquiry. Debt to income ratios, they're looking at that, and a lot more. Okay. Um, your circumstances are, you've been renting, you've been living with relatives, you've lost your home in the past due to circumstances beyond your control. You now have an opportunity to get back into a property with this program. The United States is in a housing shortage right now. Since the financial meltdown of 2007, we are short 300,000 homes being built per year nationwide. There is more demand because fewer homes are being built to keep up with the demand. And with the current economic climate, it doesn't seem to be getting better. How much does the property produce? Okay, well, the house itself is $1,200, $1,250 per month in rent, and the bottom apartment is $850 per month, for a total of $2,100, for the house and the apartment downstairs. Now what we have to do is we have to minus out of that taxes, insurance, water, sewer, maintenance, which are variables each month. The above rents cover the power and water to the property with utility caps on usage. What we do is we pay the power bill, and if it exceeds a certain amount of money, and I don't know exactly what that cap is, but we have to charge a little extra if it exceeds that amount. It rarely does exceed that amount, but if you're leaving the doors open and running the air conditioner, I mean, it is going to run it up. And when it gets real hot or real cold, it may run it up a little bit more too. So this is some of the interior pictures. This is the just a little half bath that's upstairs on the very top floor. This is the kitchen in the main house. I'm going to kind of go through these hurriedly. If you want to, you can go through this video again, to look at it. I want you to get as many pictures as possible so you can look at it. We don't want to waste your time. We want to, give you as much information as we can. This is just some of the pictures here of the property. It's very convenient to everything. I used to live in this house myself. Moved into it in December of 1986. D'Iberville became a city in January, I believe, in 1987. So I had lived there from 1986 till I think it was 1994. So it was a long time that we lived there, and I really enjoyed living in the house because it was very convenient to everything. This is the huge bedroom that's upstairs that has cathedral ceilings as well. There's another room on the other side there that matches, well, that has cathedral ceilings as well. These are just some random pictures that we have to just kind of give you an idea of what the house, looks like. This is the nice big back porch. It is wooded back here, and it is low back in this area back here. Now this picture here, this is the stairs that's going up. It's sideways. I apologize. It should be sitting up instead of sideways, but you get the picture. Now this is the downstairs in the apartment. It has a little air conditioning and heat unit down there. It's very energy efficient downstairs. I mean, you can get it pretty cold or pretty warm. It's 900 square feet. It's all ceramic tile downstairs. There's no carpet. This is to kind of give you an idea of what this apartment looks like. As you walking in the door and you come into the living room here, this is what it looks like. Here's the other bedroom. There's two bedrooms. There's a bedroom here. This is the bathroom over here, and the kitchen is over in this area. The other bedroom, it would be over here in this area over this way. 900 square feet of living area. Yeah, this is just showing you the bathroom, how it is set up here. The bathroom is nice size. This here is the utility area for washers and dryers. And that's with the doors open there to show you what it looks like. And that's just another picture. Okay. Looks like I've got some duplicate pictures on here. It's okay. This is looking at the kitchen. There's a pantry over here. Nice cabinets in the kitchen. It's plenty big enough for a couple of people. This could also be an office as well. I don't know what you have planned, but the property, like I said, is being used as residential property, but it could very well be office space or C2. They have a lot of different there's a lot of restrictions that can be, they have like C1, C2, C3, and they tell you what all you can do. But this particular property, you can live in it, or you can have, office space, or, light commercial enterprise. But I mean, if you want to get more information on that, I'm more than happy to help you with that. This is just another picture. This is in that one bedroom there. This is the closet area. It has mirrored doors. This is the other bedroom. It has mirrored doors too. This is another picture of the bathroom. And a smaller picture of the house. If you've been around in D'Iberville, I'm sure that you've noticed this property, Cedar. And the price is $159,900. Okay, we're looking for a substantial option fee for this program, to take advantage of this program. We will then take part of the agreed upon rent received each month and credit it toward the purchase price. Okay, this home needs some cleaning, some minor carpentry, possibly some plumbing work, electrical, sheetrock work, and painting. If you're not interested in doing the work, this program is not for you. Okay, the location is conveniently located on the back side of the D'Iberville Promenade, quick access to I-10 and the 110, beaches, Keesler Air Force Base, and is considered the heartbeat of the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Okay, if you have bad credit or ugly credit or no credit, if you declared bankruptcy, now I don't know about if you've declared bankruptcy, but if you've had tax lien, it doesn't matter. It's okay. Now, we don't care about that. I just want to make sure that your program, okay, this program is for you if you intend to fix your credit so you can get financing. Okay, this is the big thing. Okay, we want to get a good down payment. We want to get a good payment history. We want to be able to credit you a certain amount of money each month to go of your rent payment. Some of that rent payment will go toward the principal of the house. We want to make sure that you have enough adequate down payment to satisfy a bank that can see that you've made payment or a down payment on this property. You know, if you don't think that you're going to get your credit fixed in 3 years and 36 months, this program is not really for you, because we want to be cashed out of this property in 3 years. Okay, this is to give you, this 3 years is to give you an opportunity to get your credit cleaned up and rent the property. You're not going to be responsible for the tenant downstairs. We will rent that property. We will rent the apartment out, and we will take care of that. Okay, we will take care of that, and you're not going to be responsible for them. But when you do buy the building, you will be responsible for the apartment then. Okay, but this program here, you're only going to be responsible for upstairs as far as the paying part. Okay, now if you want to do some work downstairs on the apartment, I mean, that is totally great. Okay, but you're not going to have to be paying rent on the apartment when someone else is living in the apartment downstairs. So our program, you know, how much can you afford to put down as an option fee? Okay, this is a vital question here. We want to ask you, what can you put down as an option fee? The option fee will be used as your down payment when you exercise your option to purchase the property. Okay, you will be given full credit for this option fee to purchase the property within 36 months. In other words, the option fee will be used as your down payment when you exercise your option to purchase the property. This is very important to understand. Okay, some option fees do not go toward the down payment. This particular option fee will be accredited to your down payment. So I want to make sure that you understand that. Okay, now how much can you afford to pay in rent each month? That's a good question. Depending upon this amount of rent, a portion will be used as part of your down payment. This amount will be added to the option fee to increase credit toward your down payment. Okay, I want you to make sure that you really understand that. A portion of the rental income that we receive from you each month will be credited toward the down payment on the purchase of the property. And I want to be clear on that you understand this. So it is really possible within a 3-year period of time, you know, you could have as much as $30,000 in this property you know, in order to show the bank, hey, look, I've got equity in this property. I've got this money, and I'm going to exercise my option to purchase the property, and you go ahead and you get a loan. Okay. Okay, you will be signing a lease as usual, of course. Okay, it's a lease option. Okay, with this lease option, you will be required to pay the agreed upon down payment, pay the monthly rent, pay for all maintenance costs, and you will not be responsible for the apartment until after you exercise the option to own the property. You will not be renting or receiving income from the apartment until you exercise your option to own the property. When you lease option from Max Lease-Options homes in D'Iberville, Mississippi, you are planning to own a home that has a rental to offset your living expenses by receiving rental income. Okay, so whenever you do exercise the option to buy, the rental income from the bottom apartment is going to offset your living expenses. Okay, this is a really important thing to be looking at. Very important, and it's very beneficial. I did it myself. Okay, we use the rental income from the apartment downstairs to help us supplement our income. And you're building your down payment simply by paying your rent each month. You're making definite plans to purchase a home that gives your family security. You're breaking the cycle of moving all the time. You're placing roots in the community. Aren't you tired of renting or living with relatives? You won't own anything renting. Do you want a place of your own? Renting your home makes your landlord wealthy. You should be asking yourself, why am I renting a house when I could be buying a home for about the same amount of money each month? Okay? Attention renters, okay? What are you doing when you rent from your landlord? Well, first of all, what you're doing is you're reducing your landlord's income taxes so he can get wealthy by gaining the tax deductions of interest payments on his mortgage, property taxes, insurance expenses, and depreciation expense of owning a home. All right, letting your landlord own the home while you are renting it. You're helping your landlord pay down the mortgage by making your rent payments, spinning your wheels renting, throwing your money away, nothing to show for your years of payment, not providing long-term security for your family because you are renting, not placing any roots in the community because you are always on the move year in and year out. A drifter is a person who is continually moving from place to place without any fixed home or job. Stop the vicious cycle of renting. Lease option this property now. Please text OLD 67 LO to 228-217-7300 now, or call 228-447-3727 now. The government doesn't give renters a break on their taxes. Rent payments are not tax deductible. Mortgage interest, property taxes, and insurance are tax deductible. It's a write-off. Now, look, you got to see your tax professional for the details on this. You should take advantage of these tax deductions instead of your landlord because a homeowner. Become a homeowner. Owner. Okay, enjoy pride of ownership and some tax breaks. Okay, this is a plan to stop the vicious cycle of renting. Please text OLD67LO to 228-217-7300 and let's get you into this home. Text now. Also, you can call 228-447-3727. Okay, now each proposed document 18 or older must fill out a separate application and pay a $25 application fee. Okay, if there's a husband and wife and they have a son or daughter that is 18 or 19 years old and two other children that are a lot younger, well, the husband and wife would have to pay an application fee of $50 for two, and then the one that was 18 years and older, that'd be $25. dollars for that, so that'd be $75. That's just to give you an example. Please note, Max Lease-Options Homes in D'Iberville, Mississippi is not a real estate sales professional and is solely responsible for the contents of this ad. Charlene Dronette Broker, Dronette Realty and Property Management, PLLC, 7041 Jackson Avenue, Pascagoula, Mississippi, 39567, currently manages the home. Dronette Realty is not responsible for the contents of this ad, nor is a real estate commission paid for the sale of this home. Visit us on Facebook, Max Lease-Options Homes in D'Iberville, Mississippi. Max Lease-Options Homes in D'Iberville, Mississippi offers an equal housing opportunity. Stop the vicious cycle of renting by lease optioning this property. Get in this property and own it for yourself. Please text OLD 67 LO to 228-217-7300 now, or you may call 228-447-3727 and call now.